別れのと思ったみんな英語と欲と未練が聞かうあんなにぼやけた視界ネオンがなぜ濡れた輪郭何時もにまだ覚めないで時が引き裂くいやいやいやいや呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままって触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスクランのライターが照らす行き先ちょっと待ってや俺に家庭があって生活があってやなほっとかんてや俺が嘘つく前に時にまたがったらラテダディダダ今日も花歌街で開いた鍵やなほんと勝手やな確か20年前もこんな始まり方選べなきゃしないひねとかピナ暗闇かどっちかもっと書いてんもっと立ってん欲張って笑うお前の計画通り溶けていく明日をどうでもいいやこの通りもう止まんねや呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままって触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスクランのライターが照らす血が昇ったら始まっちゃう玉食いしてるチュパカブラブラブラ日が昇ったら灰になっちゃう棺桶に達してるドラキュラララ血が昇ったら始まっちゃう玉食いしてるチュパカブラブラブラ日が昇ったら灰になっちゃう棺桶に達してたとえお前がまだ途中でもその手を振りほどいて待たないやもう会わないさよなら最後にこいつをかき上げたらそしてまたお前の中ペンポ突き立てるやわはら戻るたら平凡なパパ隠す首筋の歯型元気呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままって触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスキレンのライターが照らす行きさつ
Well, it is Call of Night. Hello. Why do I always choose to stream on the day I designed just for me to relax? Why do I always do that? I thought that this was a Bad Bunny song for a second. First of all, I'm glad you said that. Let me explain this to you all carefully. If you just so happen to be a man who has been bitching and moaning about a guy named Bad Bunny at a Super Bowl halftime show, you're a British cigarette. I just want you to know that. Oh, but Leah, he has talked bad about this country. So has every walking American on this fucking rock. You understand me? It is a rite of passage as an American to talk shit about this country. And all I saw for like the past day, the NFL's gone woke. I'm watching all these conservatives who a week ago was sucking the NFL off because a few teams paid tribute to Charlie Kirk. Now it's back to, oh, they're woke and they hate conservatives. Now you got these lackeys at Turning Point USA. We should make our own halftime show. Gay! Sound like a lot of woke sissies. I'm sorry, but when the fuck as a man did we give a fuck about the halftime show? The last halftime show I cared about was Bruno Mars and Beyonce. The last halftime show I even tangentially paid attention to was the one with Snoop Dogg, Eminem, basically all the old heads. The last one women cared about was the one with Rihanna. The Super Bowl is about good food, a little bit of camaraderie with friends if you have a Super Bowl party, and most importantly, betting your life away on a team to win. And listen, I'm glad you brought it up. If you've seen the discourse around Bad Bunny being the Super Bowl halftime show, just fucking wait. It's coming. Taylor Swift is going to host one of these motherfucking halftime shows. And all this, we should get an American. When you get one, you're still gonna fucking complain because Taylor Swift, she doesn't like Donald Trump. That's the next one. That's the next excuse. For as long as you walk this earth, I need y'all to understand, everybody's the same. They just want to be accommodated. Oh, this person's not black enough. This person isn't woke enough. Now it's, this person doesn't care about Charlie Kirk. This person doesn't care about Donald Trump. It's two sides of that same dingy ass fucking coin. You feel me? You feel me? They complained about kids. Shit. Thank you. I didn't watch that Super Bowl halftime show. All I knew about it was like one clip where I told y'all after. In Springfield,
they're eating the dogs.
Where I told y'all after, it's gonna get worse. You know why? Because music kind of sucks now. It like mainstream music sucks now. Coming to the field to perform the Super Bowl halftime show, Trippy Rick. Are you kidding me? Like, are you shitting me? You better hope these old heads live a long life, live a little bit longer to perform a few more of these motherfuckers, because holograms gonna have to be the wave at that point. Didn't they already do like hologram Tupac?
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
Smasher pass Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Oh, smash. Oh, smash. Smash. Unequivocally. With consent. With the lights on. I want to see every piece of that. I'm crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm wild for that one. Tyler, the Creator, could perform. Nope, still the same complaints. There's no appeasing like a group of people who just want to bitch all day. Just so y'all know. Skelly, don't give me those fucking eyes. I had those eyes when I found out you were engaged.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
This is why I listen to video game music. Yeah, it's true. Oh, wait, there's another one. I can't believe it. I heard it, but I mean, it's funny the ones complaining about Puerto Rico. Because for as pro-American some people like to pretend to be, they don't really know too much about what's going on in this country. You know? It's just crazy. So for anyone who's slow and you don't get it, my stance is, what the fuck are you complaining about? It's a halftime show where a good majority of you are not paying attention to it anyway. Oh, but they get millions of views. Let's be real. Some of y'all not paying attention to that halftime show. Y'all going to eat. Y'all going to use the bathroom. Y'all taking a break. A good percentage of you motherfuckers complaining. Y'all wasn't watching the halftime show anyway. And listen, I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. I don't know one lick of his music. When they announced him, I didn't care. If they would have announced Taylor Swift, I wouldn't have cared. It was a day for me. Are people really mad? Yes! They're complaining. I don't know what for. Like, I really don't know what for.
Get gangbang.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
Smash or pass, sexy red. Pass. I don't give a damn how much that coochie is pink or that booty hole being brown. That means it's not clean. Pass. Mighty fine pass, my boys. Mighty fine pass. But I want to... Now, if you remember, before we get into anything regarding whatever thumbnail I put up, I need you all to understand, like, this PR run that David's about to go on to make himself innocent is gonna be crazy. David's manager has angrily shut down rumors that he knew anything about the 14-year-old runaway who was found dead in the trunk of the abandoned Tesla. Josh Marshall, the founder of the media company Mogul Vision, who reps the artist, took to TikTok, which is not the place you should be going to respond to this, to reply to a video that suggests he is somehow heavily involved in the mysterious death of Celeste Rivias Hernandez, who was found more than 3 weeks ago. This video is false, and the person is misinformed. This is the only time I'll speak on this matter for now. Wouldn't you want to? Now look, I'm one who understands the complexities of what is described to be an open investigation. People on social media are not. People on social media want that shit immediate. They want it in their face 24/7 all the time, access to all information, primarily because they think they're the ones that who can solve the case, but that's not true. So if you got to go through the proper channels of being investigated, talking to police, talking to anyone who needs to know information about his trace of steps, do that. Don't get on TikTok. Let these motherfuckers lie, and then when it all comes out, I say sue them. That'd be my way out. Oh, you lied and said I had ties to this shit? Sue them. Now, let's be honest. Everything lining up in different ways. I'm not saying he innocent. I'm saying shit looking bad. There's too many worded coincidences. There's too many coincidences. How dare you say something like this with no facts? He also denied rumors that he had been with David in an expensive Hollywood rental close to where the body was found, a property later raided by the cops, saying he mostly works remote. This has been a tough time for my family as I am a father of 3 children. I'd fucking bet. Imagine having children and then finding out that your client may know a little something about a missing child who was in his own car. Wouldn't it be sick? Wouldn't it be sick if somebody like found that girl, killed her, and then just like dumped her in his car to try to make it look like he did it? That'd be sick. Like, what if it come out, they do forensics, and they don't find that motherfucker's DNA nowhere near that shit? That'd be sick. That'd be some nasty shit. That'd be some nasty shit. And Skelly, you asked me if we're playing Murky Divers. That's on you. That's on you. That's on your schedule, not mine. Everyone's aware that I'm an open book. I have the ability to make time for anyone. All I need is to be awake. If I'm not awake, I can't help you. If I taking my afternoon nap, you probably won't find me. I like Murky Divers. I didn't ask you if you liked Murky Divers. I asked you if we're playing. No, I didn't ask you that either. I said it's on you. Oh, and I'm making gumbo today again because I got this bell pepper that I don't know what to use it for. I have no other idea what to use this for, so fuck it. Give you? No. And I'll tell you why. Someone gifted me a sub to your channel. It threw me off. My mystique, my aura, it's gone. Now people are going to think we're friends. People are going to think I support you. Good Lord. That's the last thing I need. I'm dying. I need gumbo to live. Nigga, the last time it was, I need a seafood boil to live. Like, just be mad. Just skill issue. You're not Southern. A private investigator said Marshall did not respond. However, Rivers returned home the following day, fueling speculation that Marshall had tipped off the singer and Rivers that she was wanted by authority. What? I never received any emails. I had zero knowledge of anything, and I don't live in California. Also, I remotely work from home 95% of the time, and my job doesn't require me to have much interaction with any of my clients / David, as there are many others that work with him on a day-to-day capacity, not me. My one issue is, why are you responding to TikTokers? Never respond to TikTokers. That's fuel for them. You give them that crumb and they're going to run with it. But speaking of running with it, have any of you ever been jealous? You know, like jealous of love interest not giving you attention, a friend hanging out with other friends. That's a normal human emotion. And I think if you were to be in that, the best thing for you, would be to check deep inside to understand, that feeling. That feeling. Or you could carve a pentagram into someone's chest. The Tennessee Supreme Court set execution dates for 4 people, including the only women in the state on death row. Krista Pike, terrible name, received a death sentence at age 18 for the 1995 torture slaying of Colleen Slimmer, who was a fellow Knoxville Job Corps student. Slimmer, 18, was stabbed and beaten by Pike and Darrell Ship, terrible name, Pike's boyfriend at the time, on the University of Tennessee's agriculture campus. They carved a pentagram into Slimmer's chest, and investigators claim Pike took a piece of the Whoa! You know what? That's white people activity. See, black people would just kill you. We're not taking body parts. We may take your shoes, But let me read that again. They carved a pentagram into Slimmer's chest, and investigators claimed Pike took a piece of the victim's skull as a souvenir. Ship of Memphis was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Pike was also convicted in 2004 of trying to strangle a fellow inmate during a prison fight, which added 25 years to her sentence. Pike's attorneys previously asked the state's high court to commute her sentence based on her youth and severe mental illness at the time of her crime. Because the only way a lawyer could possibly get you out is by claiming you have mental issues. And you know what? Taking someone's skull... Not gonna lie, that's a clear sign of something, but I'm not sure what. Pike suffered physical and sexual abuse and neglect as a child. Well, there it is. There it is. There you go. She also suffered from bipolar and post-traumatic stress disorders that were not diagnosed until years after her arrest. With time and treatment, Krista has become a thoughtful woman with deep remorse for her crime. Tennessee began a new round of executions in May after a 3-year pause following the discovery that the state was not properly testing lethal injection drugs for purity and potency. These motherfuckers would just do it like me. Like, oh, you on death row? Oh, I'm about to give you a drastic amount of this shit and you just gonna die. The state's attorney general's office also conceded in court that 2 of the people most responsible for overseeing Tennessee's lethal injection drugs incorrectly testified under oath that officials were testing the chemicals as required. Nasty work. What does this have to do with this woman? How the fuck do we go from Tennessee woman gets execution date to woman carving pentagrams and taking skulls to now we're getting the legality of the death penalty in Tennessee? Who are these people? You know what? This story lost interest to me. Steadfast, in a hurry. But you know what else? Since we're on the topic of friends, I feel like I should say it again. Because maybe some of you just don't get it. As it pertains to little old Leon.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack! Come holler!
Looks like you're always somewhere
really wanna
lurking
get
around.
gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack! Come holler!
Listen, wait a minute.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
I knew it was coming.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack! Come holler!
Hey, have you heard about that AI actor Hollywood is trying to push out? No, and I don't care. I just got home from seeing a concert with my man. First of all, let's be clear here. You don't have a man. Let's be clear. Children, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ha! Good joke. I almost started laughing for real. You don't have a man. Hey, and if you do, what you gonna do? Carve a pentagram in his fucking chest and take his skull as a souvenir? I'm going to hell! I'm going to hell! Who are you calling a child? I'm the same age as you? Bupkis! See, that's that type of English propaganda that I will not subscribe to. You hear me? You hear me? You know, gaming, which I always got to throw you under the bus. I would throw Skelly under the bus, but Skelly's, you know. I just turned 26 this past Sunday. Oh, happy birthday! You're dying! How does it feel? How does it feel knowing that you're getting closer and closer to death? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you feel it? Do you feel yourself dying? Do you feel as the days go by like you're slowly withering the fuck away? Do you feel it? How does it feel? You feel good? You like that sensation? You like that feel? You like the feel of dying? You like how your body's slowly decaying and you're going to feel it's like you haven't accomplished anything and you're going to feel like you're worthless in this world? Do you feel it now, Mr.? I'm so sorry. I should not be saying this. I'm going to make a Ruin Leon scented candle that explodes and I'm going to send it to you. And when I make that and when I take a picture of myself and I caption it when Gaming Witch puts her hands on my throat, don't fucking tell me anything. When I title that shit, when Gaming Witch drags you by the mouth, don't tell me anything. Because if you're going to make shit weird, I'm going to make shit weird. You feel me? Also, appreciate the hype train, Skelly. Leon abusing his friends, part 347. How bold of you to assume that I would be friends with a white such as Gaming Witch. Nah, I'm just playing. Gaming Witch, unfortunately, is cool peoples. Unfortunately, the Gaming Witch is cool peoples. What was I talking about? You all played a hand in distracting me. Fuck you all. You all played a hand in that. None of you are innocent. You are all enemies of the state. Jews. What was I saying? Oh, friends. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to listen to me hard. This world.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey,
Appreciate
we got a
the hype train.
$23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
But fuck. Listen to me and listen to me hard.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
Y'all don't want me to fucking speak. I get it. Y'all don't want me to say
I don't
nothing.
really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
As I was saying, I had to wait just to see if it was going to do something. As I was saying, you people are fucking socially awkward weirdos who don't seemingly understand that the world is not this minute oyster. Nobody wants to hear your fucking opinions every fucking day. No one wants to argue and talk and debate and all this shit. People want to relax. People want to enjoy life without the need to be pressed about different issues. And guess what? Even if you have an opinion, you're not entitled to have people around you speaking about it and liking you, okay? It's all right. Now notice what I just said. Nothing I said is exclusive to one political side. Now, one of you has a great horror story about, I had an opinion and now my friends no longer speak to me and you don't know what you're talking about. Well, maybe your opinion sucks. Did you think about that? Because the cute part about every time I hear these stories about my friends no longer associate me for this reason, that reason, I always get this sob story that I'm supposed to believe that it was them and they weren't smart enough to be endowed in political conversation. And then I hear the opinion and it's like, well, no wonder these motherfuckers don't want to be around you. This opinion sucks. This take sucks. This take sucks. Stevie's a good guy. Please don't tell me he's not. He's not. That's another thing. Barton. I'm not. You know what? I will throw you in just because you said that. Just because you said he's a good guy. You've never met that man. You don't know that man. You don't know what that man is behind closed doors. I don't know what it is about people online. You
I don't
motherfucker.
really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
I don't know what it is about you people online. Y'all talk about people as if y'all signed a blood oath. Stop doing that.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
God
Who
damn
does?
it!
It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the resubscribe. Appreciate the gifted sub.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Appreciate all of that, my boys. You're wonderful people. Leon, did you see the Sora app? I don't know what that is. Wait, you didn't finalize the oath? Shut up. This is not a blood oath. You are not signing blood oaths. You can watch these people. Like you can watch these people.
I don't really
you can
wanna
enjoy.
get gangbanged.
Fuck!
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Thank you. You can appreciate what you're watching, but don't
I don't
talk
really wanna
about
get
these
gangbanged.
people like
Who
you
does?
signed a
It's
blood
so
oath.
impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
I've watched his stuff since he first started. He seemed to be a dude doing his best to grow in life. I guess y'all aren't really more than a TV show. Yes. These motherfuckers are like daily entertainment for some people. The sick part, and we'll get to him. We'll get to him. Because he's the type of individual that I don't like.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Yeah, kill it.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Appreciate the 100 bits. Appreciate the gifted subs, anonymous
I don't
gifter.
really
Why
wanna
don't
get
you want to be
gangbanged.
named?
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Why don't you want to be named anonymous gifter? Show yourself, pussy.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Turn the notification off. No, but that ruins the fun.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
That ruins the fun of it. Like if I remove the fun thing,
I don't
then
really
what's
wanna
the
get
point of
gangbanged.
having it?
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Like if I remove it, it ruins the fun. Like what do you mean? I must keep it. God damn it! I spoiled the thing. God damn it. God damn it. The new site is almost ready. It's launching Saturday.
I don't really want to get
okay.
gangbanged.
Who does?
All
it's
right.
so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky
One more
Pack.
of these.
Come holler.
And I'm turning it off.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
You thought I
Who
was fucking
does?
playing?
It's so
Where this shit at?
impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
God damn it, that's not the thing. Wait, fuck, wait, fuck, wait, fuck, wait, fuck. Wait, fuck, wait, fuck. Leon gonna be rich before he can finish his thought? Nah. Wait, where's the thing? Okay. It should be off now. Fuck you. I will finish my thought. Fuck you. I will finish my thought. What the fuck was I saying? Fuck. What the fuck? God damn it! I remember. Stop fucking talking about people like they're a blood oath. Listen to me and listen to me hard. It's all right. These people you watch them because you agree with what they're saying. That's why you motherfuckers are shocked by me, because I'm going to say some shit you agree with, I'm going to say some shit you don't agree with, but my opinions are not based around trying to appease you motherfuckers. My opinions are based around this whop-ass fucking head that I was given when I was born in 1999. Fuck, I'm old. And I have just watched people I watch them move. I watch them talk. I watch how they act different depending on the person they're talking to. I stare into the eye of danger to keep myself well satiated in the moment. Because what I cannot stand, what I will never get around to, is people's ability to just sit there and stoically just pretend to be things that they're not for the fuck of it. There was the internet in 1999? Probably. It was probably just like weak. 1999 ain't old. Don't hurt my 91. You're dying. You're gonna be in the grave before me. You're so old. You're in your 30s, practically dead already. How's it feel? How's it feel knowing that you're dead? Hey, you got 1 foot in. Well, no, you in your 30s. You got 4 toes in. When you get to 40, that's when you got a foot in the grave. How's your gambling with football? I mean, you tell me. It's going grand. It's going grand. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. But how many times are we going to get a losing friends after leaving the left? You can get this same outcome dealing with people on the right. These emotionally unintelligent individuals who just want you to suck them off with their political take because they don't have a strong opinion worth a damn. I despise this type of rhetoric that, oh, it'll only happen once you leave the left. No, there are parasocial people on the right as well. Case in point. Let me just put this. Let me put this out. It's funny. I found this funny because of how out of pocket it is. I found it funny because of how out of pocket it was. Now, I made that video the other day, and somebody left me a very tasty treat of a comment. I got a feeling Leon is about to pull an Amazing Lucas. Now, I had to think for a long time what this could have meant. And I think I figured it out. Amazing Lucas, like at one point, drastically, I turned the alerts off. Fuck. You're not distracting me this time. Fuck, you got me. God damn it. You got me. Amazing Lucas at one point was like this, I ain't gonna say devout. That's the wrong way to look at this. Guy who was looked at by conservatives as like another person that they could turn to for content. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. He was. And then all of a sudden, the same energy he was given to the liberal leftist tards, he was given to conservatives. And a lot of people didn't like that. And they complained. And they said, oh, he fell off. 100,000 views, 200,000 views, nearly 300,000 views. 140,000, 100 plus thousand, 50,000, 300,000. And I ain't gonna lie, what a fall off. Wow, what a fall off. Now, let's be real, there was a point in time where the views wasn't viewing as if one should. But wow, what a fall off. What a great fall off. It's not like, if you just keep making content, you could be around that and still operate anyway. You could lose friends without politics. Yeah, that's called life, buddies. You're not going to be friends with each other forever. You'll either just go through the great separation or, feelings will get crossed, things will get flipped, and then you probably just won't speak to each other anymore. I'm going to tell you this much. I have not lost one friend over politics. You know why? It's because I'm just a simple human being. I have no animosity to stop talking to someone over political beliefs. Now, now hear me clearly. If a motherfucker was, if I knew somebody and I called them a friend and I find out that they were fucking children and they were trying to like make an excuse about that, that's not a political belief. You belong in jail. You belong in jail, sweetheart. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'll be the first person in the courtroom to try to get you in jail. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? No, it's because you don't have friends, Leon. Just because your boyfriend is your fucking pocket dick that you carry around and you take to the public bathroom to use, which is disgusting, doesn't mean that I don't have any friends. I have friends. They're the voices in my head. She. Excuse me. See? Listen. Don't ever in your life think that you could take a swing at the king. The amazing punk ass. That dude's a Sony pony simp and a political retard. You're describing a vast majority of people. This is not exclusive to just him. And also, I'm a Sony pony. I like Sony. I like Sony. A little bit too much. But I'm not one of these Sony's the only game console to ever exist type motherfuckers. I just grew up with Sony. From the PS1, PS2, PSP, PS3, PS4, PS5, PS6 in like the next 2 or 3 years. It's the love of the game. It's the love of the game. You hear about Microsoft up in the price? Yeah! So all that shit I saw for like these past few years about Game Pass and how it's so much better. How does it feel? Because I think anybody with a brain could have known that shit was gonna happen at some point. Like, of course, the price of that shit was gonna raise. You getting the new Ghost of Yotei, so it's like I never had a PS Vita. I had a PSP, so what was the point? It's like I want Ghost of Yotei, but I never played Ghost of Tsushima. So it's like I don't know what I'm getting into if I just jump into the second game. So I wanna play Ghost of Tsushima first. And I think, like, don't I already have it? Because didn't I, like a true Sony pony, spend my money on like the premium PlayStation thing that allows me to get a game? Yeah, I got it. I got Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Did you hear about the sale of EA? Yep.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does?
How did this get over here?
Hey, we got a $23
I turned it
scat pack.
off!
Come holler.
I didn't turn it off on this screen. I
don't really want to get gangbanged.
No, shut up! It's off on this screen. It's off on this screen. Fuck you all. You're not getting it. You're not distracting me anymore. I'm focused. Now, what was this about? Oh, y'all need to stop crying, hooting, and hollering when y'all get the same energy that you love when it's your political opposition. Because when I watch to figure out, like, why do people hate this dude, I pieced together that, oh, he's saying things that some people don't like, and he has the same energy that he had for the dumb fuck leftists that he made fun of. So it's a bunch of spoiled, rotten motherfuckers who are just mad about something. You're just mad about something. Can't help you. Don't want to help you. And you know, the funniest part, somebody left a comment. I think it's under this one. I think it's under the pinned. This guy, it's not this guy's fault. He says, I don't get it. Are people just mad Leon doesn't cater to their point of view all the time? Every time? You know, I pinned that because he's right. And then this guy right here. Nah. If anything, Leon's just drumming up clout drama by farming the niche comments that go against his narrative and acting like thousands of people agree. He does it often. Now, children, let me get a little look. Just 14 viewers on Twitch, 55 on YouTube. Boy, that's a horrible job of drumming up clout drama. And that's another thing. A lot of you don't know how to use these words properly. So let me help you out. Like, let me help you out. Let me help you out. If you are going to be someone who loudly says something dumb, don't be surprised if I respond to you. Now, I had to think, what narrative is in this? The narrative is right there of someone saying that I'm going to be something else. Like, what's the narrative? Now, if we take a little gander at my YouTube channel. You on Kick or Rumble? Yes, I'm on both. I have not uploaded to Rumble in 2 years. Why? Because the UI on that entire platform is fucking garbage. And if you're not one of the top shills, you're not really making any money. Or getting any views. Now, let's take a little look at my channel. What could be my narrative? Using a child to bait to capture illegal immigrants, which somehow got age restricted, and I don't know why. Okay. And that video was about a guy lying about the information he was promoting. Leftists admitting why they suck because, they don't really understand that calling people racist for not agreeing with them doesn't really net them the positive that they want, especially in that last election. Losing weight is like erasing black people. A white woman, Skelly, sitting there thinking that just because people are using Ozempic, that means that there's a genocide of fat people. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. You won't be put in jail for jerking it around children. I wonder what my narrative is right there. That there's a attorney general that for some reason didn't put someone in jail for public indecency for jerking it around children. I wonder what my narrative is there, that you should go to jail for jerking it around children. And apparently the excuse was the child didn't see it. My kids found you on YouTube and recommended you? There's no fucking way that happened. Matter of fact, you get this. Flag on the play. Flag on the play, buddy. Right there. I don't believe you have children. It is statistically proven that no one who watches me has children. Skelly, don't say anything. None of you have children. You're all alone. You're all fat. You're all white. You're all racist. You know what I'm talking about? At least that's what I was told. I was told the only people that watch me are like racist. That's what I was told. Now, mind you, I don't do anything to, see that. You know what I'm talking about? My kids are in their 20s and have oh, God, they're dying! Well, tell these so-called children, I know it's the voices in your head, that I said hello. What a family gathering that is. Imagine your fucking child comes in and is like, oh, you should watch this black guy. And it's been a while. Fucking thing you see. And the one fucking thing you see out of me is me rubbing my Imagine that. Imagine that. Stop asking me about EA selling out to Saudi Arabia. You're still going to play the games that they come out with. The fuck are y'all talking about? Nothing's changed here. Literally nothing's changed here. A company bought somebody. A company bought not a company. A country bought a company. What changed? Guess what? These games still suck. They do. Skate's pretty awesome, though. Skate's pretty awesome, dudes. These games suck. They just suck. EA Saudi will still be right. The games are still gonna be shit. And microtransactions forever. I told my mom about you when you bought my wax melts for the first time, and my mom said you don't look like you'd buy wax melts. You know what? Hold that thought. Everybody stop. Everybody stop right there. Everybody stop. Cause fuck this shit. Let me tell you something. Gaming Witch. Screen record this, Gaming Witch. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. I'm gonna count to 5. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to get yourself prepped for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mother Gaming Witch, I hear that you think that I don't look like the type of person to buy candles. How dare you? I am a man of significant taste. Just because I look like all I do is smoke menthols doesn't mean I don't want to enjoy a nice scented candle or a nice scented wax melt, which is why when your developed sperm that you call a daughter was saying and running around, I'm making a candle shop, I wanted to try some candles. I wanted to try some wax melts. And I did. And I enjoyed them. And I've enjoyed them ever since. And I'm sitting here waiting for your child to update her store so that I can get more. You know why? Because it's getting colder. It's getting cold outside. And you know what would help? A candle. So the next time you want to judge me, get it right. I like candles. Real men like candles. And real men wear pink. And if you don't agree with that, then you a bitch who probably got beat up and got a broom put up your ass. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I forgot you're one of Gaming Witch's customers. Fuck you. Do you buy bath bombs too? Yes. Actually, I don't. I'm lying. I don't buy bath bombs. I don't take baths. I take showers. I haven't like had a bubble bath in quite a while. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not showing her that now. Show her. You're just a fucking hater. Y'all just fucking haters. Y'all don't want to see a man be a man, punk asses. And that's why men kill themselves. Y'all don't know how to accept men. Y'all spend all these fucking years, bitching about, men need to open up. And when I show y'all that I like candles, he doesn't look like the type of person who, what do I look like? What do I look like, white woman? What do I look like to you? You trying to tell me something? Trying to call me a nigga? This is taking a very dark turn. How? How did this take a dark turn? Do you wear purple? Fuck the color purple. The color, the movie, everything. Speaking of which, speaking of candles, I might not buy from Gaming Witch anymore. Now that I've experienced this level of bigotry and racism in real time, I may need somewhere else to get candles. I wonder. I wonder. God damn it. Where is it? Fuck, I'm fucking this up. Shit. God damn it, where is it? Is this it? No. God damn it. Geeky, where the fuck is your link to your shit? You fucking my groove up. God damn it. God damn it. You fucking my groove up. Fuck. See? This is why I don't help black people or white people. Fuck. Shit. Shit. I may need to get candles from somewhere else. There we go. I found it all by myself. I may have to get candles from somewhere else. Now that I've dealt with the racism of Gaming Witch and her fucking mother, I may have to get my candles from a non-racist spot. What the hell? Is that a cereal stick? See? I recommend everybody go get some candles. Go get some candles. If you don't do it, you gay. Everybody loves. If you don't like candles, you're a communist. You're a racist. You hate babies. You are on Epstein. Hey, if you don't buy candles, you were on Epstein's island. I'm just gonna say it. Somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to say it around here, birdies. Somebody's got to say it. If you don't buy candles, you were on Epstein's island sucking the blood out of the children. Leon, do you have a promo code? No, I do not. I am not sponsored by candle companies. Fuck you, Leon. Time to make the Ruin Leon pipe bomb shaped candle. Fuck you. Fuck you. Take yourself out back, recognize everything wrong with your body, and then just give yourself a nipple clamp. Like that's just what you do. You do that. You do that for me. Can you do that for me, Buki? Like, go ahead. Do that. Do that. Do that. I can't have candles in the barracks. Shut up. Buy candles. Buy. And if you don't buy, you hate gay people. You heard it here first. You don't buy, you hate gays. $9 for a piece of rope and wax. Hey, it's good wax. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's good wax. Hey, you spend $20 on them dildos you put in your mouth, so why don't you want to buy something that's cheaper? You motherfuckers what's that word? Frivolously spend money on bullshit. Just admit you're promoting your own candles. I don't have anything to sell you people that would actually come from me. I don't know how to break it to you. I don't have anything to sell you motherfuckers that would actually come from me. These are all just things from people I know. I don't get anything from this shit. It's like you can buy it or not. Like, I don't care. But I like them. I just need to control my fucking money. That way I could buy this shit. I also, and Geeky's not going to like this, I saw something from Geeky that I want just because I'm childish. I saw something from you, Geeky, and I want it. The problem is, I frivolously spin. I want it, just so you know. Because I am a childish motherfucker. And everyone's seen, like, the hoodies that I wear in public. So just imagine my black ass wearing, like, a parody Pornhub. I am childish to a fault. And I don't care. All right, what was we talking about? I got distracted by too much this stream. I got distracted by a fuck ton of shit this stream. Fuck y'all. I got distracted by too much. We were supposed to be sitting here talking about you people losing your friends after you leave the left. That's another thing. This is not a plantation. This is not a farm. Why did I immediately go the racist route? This is not a plantation. This political world is full of shit. The government's shut down right now. Did you know that? Because our overarching leaders suck and they're not good at their jobs. Now let's watch.
So, you lost some friends because of politics. Oof. I feel that. I've been there. I've done that. I understand, but not.
It's because you people suck. Some of y'all are annoying with your political opinions and takes.
To worry. I am here to help you. If this is your
You don't need help. You're parasocial. Learn how to communicate. That is essentially what I'm going to take away from this video. You got to learn how to communicate.
first time to my channel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vanessa, and I used to be a radical leftist until I started questioning things going on within the Democrat Party. And through that process, I lost a lot of friends, okay? And so you might be in that same predicament. And if I had to guess, you're probably also someone who is questioning the left. And I say this because
Gothics makes me want to swear off women. Now, let's not get crazy. Here. There's no way even I would be in that camp. Oh, no. The women are beautiful. Like, hey, swearing off women is crazy talk. As what the kids say, that's malarkey. Can't do it. You're on your own on that one, buddy. I can't help you.
rarely do I hear of the opposite happening. And so if you're in that predicament, I welcome you to this channel, and hopefully this video will give you a little bit of encouragement and some advice, because boo-boo, this is not my first rodeo. I am.
So look, let me give everybody some advice. The gimmick that has been brought up for years about how, I lost friends because of politics. I lost friends because of this. People like to sit here and play this weird game where it'll only happen on one side. No, these parasocial individuals who live and die by the creed that they sign behind in terms of politics has deluded them into thinking that their side is always right all the time. Notice how I'm saying what I really want to tell you now in this moment, that it's both right and left. And only a fool will sit there and say it's only one side. That's why, even though y'all try, y'all like me. You like me. You like me for a variety of reasons. The number one being, I can't bullshit you. I'll try, but it'll be an easy tell. I sit here for days on end telling you what I see. And what I see is stupid people doing and saying shit. Let's fucking get a rise out of people on college campuses without proper checks and balances to be on the campus. And then let's record the reaction. Just be like, liberals suck. Liberal rages. Let's fucking call everybody racist and they hate black women if they don't vote for a candidate like 3 months before the election. And then conveniently like hide when these motherfuckers don't do the thing. You motherfuckers like me. It's all right. It's all right. Even this guy, his first time chat is fuck up. He likes me.
Losing friends all the time. My friend circle is like yay big. And I keep it that way because people have their own minds and they can decide what they want to do with whatever information that's presented to them. And some people would rather plug their fingers in their ear and la 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 la. And I don't have time for that. Okay. So here are my tips for you. I have some notes right here. So first of all, as I said, you're going to lose friends. Accept that. Accept it. Don't grovel. Okay. Don't backpedal. If you have found the truth and you understand that something is the way that it is, accept that some people are not going to accept that. Okay.
I need some of you to understand that her baseline, and I don't know if she's going to bring it up, her baseline is centered around losing friends because she didn't like a black fictional fish in a movie. the truth in saying I don't like a black fictional fish. That's just an opinion. An opinion, mind you, that now doesn't fucking matter. Because the movie's out. The movie, it's up to one's own devices and interpretations if they're going to watch it at this point. Some people have. Shark Tale? No, it was The Little Mermaid. Like, the movie's out. It's now up to you if you're going to watch that shit or not. You know?
Okay, this could be your friends, it could be your family members. It is not your job to hold their hand and get them to see the light. You will drain yourself by doing that. So what I would recommend is that you extend some grace to them. So in the process of these people cutting you off and probably slandering you as a racist, a white supremacist, a Nazi, whatever, because these
I need y'all to also understand that this is not a widespread thing. This really only happens online. Some people just don't want to fucking talk to you anymore. Like this, oh, I'm smeared as a racist. You only see this shit online. Really doesn't go too much outside of online. People just stop being friends.
people love to categorize anyone who questions their progressive agenda as being in the camp of Nazis while they're
just like how you question people's agenda and you call them fascist, liberal cucks. I don't think you've called anyone liberal cuck. You bring up the devil. It's like, you know, the mischaracterization given to you, you give to others. And that's why this bubble around politics really needs to burst at some point, because some of you have lost the plot.
doing that to you, extend them some grace. And what I mean by this is recognizing that if you could wake up and if you could see the light, then so could they. I am literally living proof of this. I used to have some crazy, I guess you can call it conservative derangement syndrome, because my hatred went beyond just hating Trump. I hated anyone who was Republican, Christian, conservative. I hated all of them.
And you were delusional.
And I don't anymore. I don't. It was very narrow-minded, very prejudiced of me, and stupid, to be perfectly honest. But I woke up. And if it wasn't for my friend's circle being patient with me and not exchanging or not matching my energy, if it wasn't for that, who knows? I might have quadrupled down and concluded that it's more comfortable for me to stay in my web of lies than coming to the conclusion that maybe I was wrong about something. It's a lot easier for people to reject the truth when they feel a sense of shame and bitterness. And so that's what I would say is extend grace to people. And I know it's difficult, especially when they're so nasty, but just ignore them. Just ignore them. Don't stoop to their level. All right. So the next thing that I would say is share your testimony.
Wait a minute. What about when I have a sign that says, hey, conservatives want me dead, and I use it as a means to provoke them into talking to me? Because that was, for some reason, the fucking gimmick.
Share your story. I guarantee you there are millions of people out there that feel the same way that you do. And that's something that is so valuable. I think people need to see that it's okay to come out with a different opinion, or it's okay to question the popular opinions. It's okay. And people need that encouragement. In the same way that I'm making this video for you, and hopefully it's doing something for you, you can help someone else by simply sharing your testimony. And that can be through a YouTube.
I just have to think for a minute. Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out what the testimony is. It's like, this is not like going into the confession and like laying yourself bare. This is, oh my God, I had a political awakening and you could have one too. It's like, no, those are not the same. A confessional is not really the same as this. Why do content creators think of themselves as larger than life figures? Some of them are. Like, let's be real. I think like Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast, I'm throwing H3 in there. They fit in that bubble of being a little bit larger than life, let's be honest. But then some people get it in their minds that if enough people like rub their ass the right way, oh, I could make this big of a difference, and I could be this and I could be that. Like it's a disturbingly hilarious catch-22. Like it's like a disturbing catch-22.
Video that
Did you hear about comedians like Andrew Schultz and Bill Burr taking money from Saudi Arabia? Yep. And what a snowball that's been.
can be within a friend group, friends who are open-minded and actually willing to hear you out. But just share your testimony, your story, okay? The next thing that I would say.
And can I just ask, what's the story? Wait, I don't like how this is worded. This is worded like, oh, my journey, my trials, my tribulations. Hey, you got shit on, I believe unfairly, for not liking a movie. That's not really like a story. That's not like a story held weight. To me, that's just like, oh, whatever. It's just there. It's a moment in time. Like, yes, it somehow shaped like the fabric of how you choose to operate and how you choose to go about conversation, which, you know, is pretty good, pretty fine. But overall, like, that's really it. And somebody, oh, Leon, what's your story? I don't have one. Like I don't have like, ooh, when I was a wee little lad. Like when I was a child, I was pissing the bed, I was watching SpongeBob, I was eating Lucky Charms, and that was it. Oh, and I also played the GameCube and the PlayStation. Like that was it. When I was a teenager, I was going to school, going home. Like that was it. I went to college, smoked a lot of weed, went to class, went home, went to work. Oh, so you didn't socially interact? No, I just watched people. Like y'all think that's a joke. I just watched and observed how people moved, how people talked, how motherfuckers choose to act different around certain people, how for some reason people would confide into me secret information about how much they didn't like somebody and they stood right next to them laughing with them. It's like I knew as a child, you people suck. And now that I'm an adult, you people still suck. Where are the swallowers at? I'm trying to find somebody that's gonna gulp it down.
Is stay humble. This is a hard one. This is very hard. When people go through a political awakening, what tends to happen is they think that all of the truth that they were seeking is found exclusively within a certain philosophy or political ideology. And that is stupid, okay? We should always be humble and in this constant pursuit of truth.
You're not... Then why is it in the moments of criticism towards you, the passive aggressiveness comes out? I've seen it. I've experienced it. I'm a victim. Be susceptible to understanding that you can and will be wrong. And in that moment, you're going to have to figure yourself out. I'm curious on what made you pursue content creation. It's the most boring story you'll ever fucking hear. And Milani, you're right, but not fully. Junior year of high school, it's 7 a.m. My friend Derek just walks up to me and is like, you should make a YouTube channel. And I went home that day and made a YouTube channel. That's it. That's it. That is it. Now, obviously, a motherfucker was making gaming videos, but because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, I was just uploading shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I had one video go I ain't gonna say it went viral because it really didn't when you think about it. It got a lot of views when I uploaded it. It's literally that one. It's sitting there. That's 9 years ago. Get a load of this shit. Yeah. I need like an actual image of his face. Get a load of this shit. That's why I tell you motherfuckers, just start. Just start. And you probably thinking to yourself, how the fuck did we go from this to what the fuck's going on now? Well, really, I just did that as a means to like just talk about something. Cause like, oh, a guy faking a hate crime? Well, I want to talk about that. I want to give my fucking opinion. And I did. That was it. It wasn't, oh, I hate this gay. It was, this story sounds stupid as fuck. I want to talk about it. And that's literally all it ever has to be. But because we live in a world, because we live in this weird dumbass box where you clearly did this to appease the whites. It's like you white people smell like mayonnaise. I don't want to impress y'all. I just want to give my opinion on shit that's interesting to me. Can I not do that anymore? Mayo is nasty. You're running on a thin line right there, buddy. You sure that's mayo? Oh, it also could be shit. Like, let's be honest here. It could absolutely be shit. Because, you know, they got some white people that's just randomly talking about how they don't bathe. And it's just like, you're just telling people that? You're just telling people that. You're just telling people that off the muscle, for the fuck of it? That's fucking crazy. When you boil it all down, that's kind of crazy. Also, hold on, I'm doing something. Hold on. I forgot to do something for my channel. I forgot to do something for my channel. But yeah. Sorry, I don't have like this great backstory. Sorry, I don't have like this overarching story of how one day I was like this strong, devout liberal. Like, nah. It's not my forte. Because at the end of the day, I am what I keep telling y'all, but y'all don't respect my pronouns. Y'all don't respect my identity. I'm a nigga on the internet. Skelly, tell me what I am. Say it. Say I'm a nigga on the internet. Skelly's not here. Skelly's not gonna say I keep throwing Skelly under the bus. I keep throwing Skelly under the bus with my race. I can't say that. Hey, listen to me. I turned my camera off. I'm not turning it back on. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. You can say nigga. You're white. There's a white woman who said nigga and got almost $1 million. Skelly, we could get rich. All we got to do is find a child, a black one. And you and me, we can orchestrate this. We can meet up. We can't do it at a park. That's already been done. We meet up. What's a place that we could meet at Walmart. Black and white people go there. And you could like pretend that you're catching this random child that I found stealing something. And you just call him a nigga. And then I'm recording it and we make it go viral. And, you know, people are going to react to you being racist. And you get on TikTok and say, I'm being falsely accused of being racist for catching someone stealing. Donate to me now for my safety. And, you know, people go donate to you. And then I'm be over here like, this child was called a nigga. And people go donate to me over there. We going to make money. We going to play on their emotions. We can make money. Is this not a good idea? Skelly said no. What the fuck? You don't want no money. Aren't we all shaped by the greed demons? Not me, someone else. Well, don't ask for money. When you see me with all that money, don't ask me for money. Because when I wanted you in on the heist of the century, you said, no, that's racist. The founding fathers were built on. This stream went in 15 different directions for literally no reason. Yeah, right. It's a win-win.
Always go into a conversation with the anticipation that you might be proven wrong about something, and it's okay. Okay? So always have this desire to keep learning.
It's crazy. When I said this, I was called a pessimist. Like, how the fuck? This is the Leon pill at work.
Keep seeking, and be hungry for the truth. I would also recommend that you find some community. It's going to be really important. And this is why I said share your testimony, because people might reach out to you, trying to talk to you about their situation, looking for advice. But I think it'd be good for you to find community of like-minded individuals. And that might come naturally.
Oh, so a hug box.
But if I could recommend a community for you, maybe check out the Walkaway campaign, which is an organization that I'm a part of, where it's basically a bunch of ex-liberals that left the radical left. And the beauty about this movement is that we don't tell you where to go. We just tell you to use...
You don't tell them where to go, but you just told them, hey, the Walkaway campaign. How
your brain to think for yourself.
Every time I enter the stream, you want some silly shit? Oh, why don't you crinkle your toes in the fucking air and call yourself Sally Shinshashashel? You feel me?
Question things, and through that process, hopefully getting you to walk away from the left, because anyone who can objectively look at that party can see that's a hot mess, and I want nothing to do with that. Not saying that there aren't problems on the right, which is why I am an independent. And so check out the Walkaway campaign. There's a massive Facebook group that you can find. And then also, I think the last thing that I would recommend, it's a really short list. I actually didn't have much written down.
Leon, what is it about people that lean into these extreme factions, and when they leave, they go all the way to the other extreme, tribalism or extreme personalities? A wanting to belong. The problem with you humans is that you want to belong. See, y'all think it's a joke when I say this shit. Everyone wants to be touched. Everyone wants a hug. Everyone wants to feel like they matter. Everyone wants to feel like they're cared about. Even you motherfuckers that sit there, I don't need anybody. I'm independent. I'm independent. You want to be touched. You want someone to say that they're proud of you. You want that emotional connection. You bitch. You think just because you sit there, you think I don't see that lie? See that lie in your eyes. For example, Skelly. Skelly likes to pretend, I don't need my feet. But then when it comes time to walking, I'll never be able, that's my defense mechanism, because humanity is disappointing. I will always try to find the humor in any conversation. You could be talking to me about how you were kidnapped as a child, and I'm going to try to make you laugh. I'm going to try. Because it's like, there's a lot of tension in the air, and we need air out the fucking ball. But what was I saying? I don't know. Harley's gay, and so that's pretty cool. Lesbian is just gay for women because you needed your own word. That is the one conspiracy theory I'm taking to the grave, and I will loudly promote. Lesbian is just female gay, and you wanted your own word. You didn't feel included. You didn't feel included, so you made your own word. I'm diet gay. That's asexual. Now, what was I saying? Oh, but people want to feel, they want group, they want community, and they want to go around like people who will treat them nice and treat them right. Any sign of like real hostility or even pushback, a lot of these motherfuckers are just going to move on to the next thing. Now, hopefully, Gothics has found like her close-knit, because Gothics good people. Gothics good people, good people, good people, good people, good people. Good people, good people, good people. But first it was, oh, I was a leftist. Then I was politically homeless, but hanging out more with conservatives day by day. Now it's, I left the conservatives because they got too hostile, and now I am with Jesus. Oh, he hey, oh, oh. And I worry, because I don't want them Jesus freaks getting the Gothics. You know the ones. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Them Jesus freaks that their entire life is centered around making sure that every step they take is that of the path of the Lord. And they'll shun you and shame you and scream at the top of their lungs. You know the ones. Essentially Jehovah's Witnesses. Listen. I may have at some point in time thrown out a warning to a group of Jehovah's Witnesses who tried to approach me. May have. Now, what did I threaten them with? All that needs to be said is I was out and about, and a group of people walking up to me. I will always think the worst, and I will always have to be ready. And once they saw my mouse Cthulhu, they did not follow me. Yes. Now, what was we? No, we got to finish this.
Down. The last thing that I would recommend is that when you walk away from the left, consider what it is you're walking towards. Okay, because I think when people feel displaced, they have a tendency to flail, like they feel like I don't have any sense of direction. I think it would be worth it to, while you're staying humble and keeping an open mind and being open to new information, I think it would be worth it to consider what is it that you're walking towards, which is something that I always say. Okay, walk away, but what is it that you're walking towards? Okay, and I think those are all of my tips that I have. If you want to hear more about my story, I actually have my own documentary. I didn't record it myself, but I have a
This is the worst promo. I still despise the promo for this documentary. You just gave people tips and tricks on how to socially interact once they loudly proclaim that they leave the leftist. How would this inspire anybody to watch the documentary where you're going to say the same things in a longer format? Now, mind you, I recommend watching like the ending. Well, if you don't know this woman, I'd recommend watching the whole thing if you're intrigued. But if you even slightly want to get anything of substantial note, you got to watch, like, I'm going to say the first 20 minutes. Yes, her mic is clipped on a magazine. And then watch the ending, because those are the two significant moments. I remember I got like entranced and cucked into believing like somebody jumped this woman over her political beliefs just to find out, oh, she rode a bike without a helmet. I fell for it, and it was like, you cunning, you that was cunning. That you cunning swine. That was cunning. You got me. But now, from one layer of political side to another. Now, I'm not watching this whole thing. We're not watching 31 minutes of ABBA reacting to his own debate. Nor are we watching the full debate. I want you to pay attention to what is about to be said by the guy in the cowboy hat. And I want you to understand that after you hear it, you're going to know why I'm never, and I mean ever, going to do any form of YouTube debate ever.
I ask you a question. Which one is higher, the amount of abortions in America or the amount of starving children in America?
The amount of starving kids in America.
You see, you know what? Never mind. Keep it playing.
Oh, that's cap.
That's cap? Did you Google it? Did you Google it?
I don't need to Google it.
You don't need facts. But you know what? Facts don't care about how you feel about it. I need you to Google it. He said he...
Now, I want you to understand that for the longest time, Ben Shapiro's plague to society is not the fact that he looks like that. It's the fact that he was one of the loudest people promoting facts don't care about your feelings. And in that, it created this cesspool. A cesspool where a lot of people are not going to look up something. They're going to, for some reason, have it in their mind to just parrot things that they hear from other people. They're going to parrot what they've heard from someone of a larger status. And so when you ask them, hey, do you have anything? Did you Google it? Do you have stats to back it up? And they say they don't need those. You'll never really have a good, honest conversation around any real issue with that. And for some reason, Cowboy Bob over here has not been able to understand and realize that what he said there defeats the purpose of ever listening to what he has to say or hear him speak. Because if he's not coming into the conversation with information to back it, what is the point of talking to him? What would be the point? And you know, there are a lot of comments under this video, but I think there was one guy who had like this great idea. Oh, it was Ruin Leon. When you asked him if he Googled the information on starting kids and he said he didn't need to see that, I knew I was wasting my time listening to Steve. Because I'm someone who needs to consume information. And I can't just listen to a guy who will say things like, oh, well, I don't need all that. That's cap. Because that lets me know that your information came from just word of mouth. Yes, people, all of you motherfuckers who are running around saying you had kids. Yes, there are starving children in this country. Now, are they malnourished like the fucking Africans or the Palestinians that you see once a month? No, that don't mean they not starving. And there was another point in this debate where, Steve here is wording his stance around that like, children need to go find some way to eat. Like a child should be picking themselves up by the bootstraps. A child! Not a grown adult. Not even like a wet behind the ears, like 18, 19-year-old. A child should be figuring out a way to get their next meal. Which if you just say that and then the kid get caught stealing shit, then it's, oh, well, that child wasn't raised right. Huh? Ain't that a bitch? But old Steve has not been feeling good about himself ever since that debate. And he made this video, I'm a sellout to black people, because he's been getting a lot of shit from a lot of different corners of the world because he can't handle that he's been getting shit for it. So let's watch.
We got Coconut, we got Uncle Tom. Sellout is funny. That's interesting. That's one I gotta get back to. Yeah, man. You know, as of this whole Kirk situation, bro, these
niggas said this is America. Get a job, little orphan Annie. Crazy work.
The labels have been flying at your boy, and it's not something I'm new to, bro. Because when you have, I guess, more conservative takes, and I hate even putting that label on things, man. But you know, perception is reality, man. If you saying something that aligns with certain ways and certain eyes, they put you in this box. Right, and you know, a black man with more of a conservative take on. And
I despise this gimmick too because you put people in a box too. I feel like if I comb through your channel, you will be having someone who has a different take from you, and you'll probably throw a little name calling at them, little name calling. But you know what? It's fine because it's what everybody does. I do it. You watching does it. It's pretty good.
Things. The black culture is going to despise. I mean, your boy done got death threats from strangers, bro. Like, it's life terrible. That's a whole different conversation, man. But like, it ain't even the words, the labels, like the name calling that bother me. It's what it means at the core is my issue, man. You know what I mean? Because when I get those labels tossed at me, I know exactly who I'm talking to, and I know that there's no talking to them, right? Like, if you come to the point to, you know, label someone, and I know what that means in the black community too, bro. It's like, you know, if you black being called a coon, Uncle Tom, bootleg, or whatever, it's like the worst thing ever because they're pretty much saying you ain't black.
No. No, you need a little. You need to be secure in your takes, because I get called this shit. In about like 2 hours, you're going to hear me like ask a very important question about how much my black life doesn't matter, and how motherfuckers will just shift the conversation into you're a coon because they don't really have a real point. But that's not out of insecurity. It's me neenering, but not really neenering. It's me being really upset because once again, we have to have a conversation about an organization carrying 2 dead bodies and producing nothing of note ever since. And possibly going to jail over their scams.
Right. And just that, like, just on that alone, what that stands for is like thinking black people need to be a monolith. Like all black people need to look the same and feel the same and view things the same. That's a whole other problem in itself, man. The reality of the situation is that black people are not a monolith. And y'all want black people to be monolith, bro. And that's not it. And it's rape.
I think we've reached a point, well, not everyone. People have reached a point where they know black people are all not going to agree with each other. What they really should espouse for is understanding that everyone is operating under a different timeline. Everyone's operating differently, as opposed to everyone thinking the same and being with each other and hooting and hollering, because it's just not what it is. People are not joined at the hip in this. They're operating under the guise of, hey, we're going to do this, and it's going to work or not. We're going to have our side, and it's either going to work or flourish or not. This monolith thing isn't really as strong as it was in 2020 because people are getting the point. What they don't like is when there are people loudly promoting shit and not being able to back it up. For example, trying to make it out as if there is no hunger crisis for starving children, and then parroting something that you heard online, and when pressed on it, you don't have any information to back it. Like, you're wasting people's time at that point.
Racist, bro. It's like the pot calling the kettle black, right? Regardless of what it is that I'm saying, for people to view me and judge me on.
You're not going to be viewed positively by everyone. People are going to hate you. People are going to like you. You're either going to say fuck it and ball, or make a video about how, oh, I can't handle it, and I feel as though I see what you're doing.
What I'm saying based on my skin tone is racist. And personally for me, dog, like the amount of racism I've ever experienced ever in life is, especially now, I know for sure this is the most amount of racism I've personally experienced throughout
Racism doesn't exist. You're a loser.
my entire life, right? From the flooding of it, man. It makes sense though, because I got a lot of eyes on me. That shit brings out the demons for real. You know what I mean? And I've had my racist experiences throughout my life, trust me. But those situations were based on like more of one-on-one encounters, or things that I thought may have been happening that could have been due to racism, things I couldn't necessarily prove, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from Georgia, bro. Went to school down south Georgia, bro. You know what I'm saying? Had cotton fields next to my college, bro. Like slave trade went through where my college was, man. So, and I don't know how it is now, but back then, bro, racism was still alive and thriving, boy. And I used to live from the lens of
Racism was still alive and thriving, and you're experiencing racism now. So what's the gimmick?
the people that, you know, despise me so much from my perspective, man. It's definitely an interesting position to be in, man. But it bothers me to see such a large sector of black folks act this way, but I get it. I understand it. 'Cause I used to live that life, right? There was things that triggered me to place people in a certain box and despise them because of what I thought they owned or what I thought they believed in, man. It wasn't that long ago where I had my YouTube, bro. I told Tatum this. I think I may have told him in an interview, man, but I used to despise, well, not to this extent, bro, because y'all motherfuckers is crazy. I don't talk about y'all motherfuckers wild. But there was a point where before I had this transition of a perspective and I was more of a liberal.
Transition? Transgender?
I can't even say I was more of a liberal, but I've always had.
This guy said sinners sucked. It's just more motherfuckers trying to feel appeased. More motherfuckers trying to feel appeased.
Conservative values, man. But as far as the race element and the black power element and the victim mindset, I was thoroughly immersed in it. That was my perspective, man. And anything that went against the way that I view.
Wait, you used to be adverse in the victim mindset, and you making this video like you a victim? Like, oh, I'm experiencing racism from my community. You talking like a victim, bitch. Saddle up. Pick yourself up by them nipple clamps.
The world I deemed the devil. You know what I'm saying? There was once upon a time, maybe 2025, maybe like 4 years ago. I forgot when my journey started, bro. But I used to look at Officer Tatum the way that y'all look at me. Like, man, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? So I understand where he comes from, bro. And I remember having a conversation with someone. I'm not gonna tell the fucking name, man, but I remember when I was first starting to receive backlash from the black community, being called coon and bootlicker and a sellout, this, that, and the third, man. It was bothering me much more because I hadn't got the thick skin yet. But at the same time, I was empathetic. I'm still empathetic for.
You still don't have that
me
thick
way
skin,
because
buddy.
no shoes, man. But I remember having a conversation with someone that had more of a conservative outlook and had, you know, unplugged himself from the black victim box. And I was like, man, you know, what can we do to get more black folks to understand our perspective, right? And bro was like, man, you can't, dog.
Your perspective will not be understood, and you've disastrously ruined a lot of chances for some people to even understand your perspective, because you essentially told kids to fuck it and ball. Like, I don't think Stevie here gets it. Like, his recent amount of backlash comes from that dog shit debate. Like, it comes from that dog shit debate where you are actively ignoring the issues of the world because you want to try to sound like a political savant. And there's a reason why a lot of people don't need to be around this type of conversation. It's because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they don't have any research to back in.
I used to live that life. I was on the same shit she was on, trying to save everybody, bro. But you can't save them, bro. They have to go through it themselves because there's nothing you can tell them to make them feel otherwise, man. And I put myself in them shoes too. Like how I was back then, there was nothing anybody could have told me or shown me to make me break from the perspective that I had, right? Because I was years and years and years of brainwashing and indoctrination and I don't even like using words, because that might trigger y'all. I'm not trying to trigger the people I'm trying to talk to, man. But like growing up in a Democratic family, more liberal family, more victim mindset family, but that may trigger y'all, man. But I can't think of any other fucking words outside of what it actually is, man. But like I grew up in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Republicans a certain way, looking at white people a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Always thinking somebody out to get you, always thinking brothers is down, whatever. I lived that fucking life, man. And when you going through
Why is he wording this like it was a struggle? Bitch, all you did was believe what you were told, and now you're just believing what you're told in the opposite direction. It's not no struggle. It's just gay.
through it, submerged in it, like you're born into. It's like a religion. I mean, it is religion, bro. That perspective is religion, dog. There's nothing anybody can tell you to remove you from it because you've identified that. You've identified with, the black struggle and what we went through back in the day, and it just poured into you, like, Jim Crow and slavery and 400 years and reparations.
You weren't alive during that.
And MLK and civil rights and all this, man. It's like you're programmed to wear this stuff like it's armor, like badges of honor. But in the meantime, it's like me and hell, the majority of my close ones have not gone through anything remotely close to what our ancestors have gone through, bro. But we wear it, we live it, we learn it, we're submerged into it, so it's impossible.
I might be tweaking, but am I the only black person that didn't do this? Am I the only nigga that didn't grow up thinking, I'm a victim of 400? Am I the only one? Was it because I was raised in the South? Like, is that it? Is that the key to understanding the world, is like being born in the South? You Midwesterners are backwards savages. I don't even want to think about you people that are close to the Canadian border. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you know what? I can tell a lot of y'all didn't grow up watching Dragon Tales. That's all it is.
To pull you out. There's no way you can talk somebody out of that. And I remember talking to this person. He's like, man, nothing you can tell them. It's like talking to a wall, and it is. It is, but it bothers the hell out of me. But knowing that fact now, because that's really what's keeping everybody down. That's what's keeping the entire black community down. Is that mindset, that perspective? Because we still live under that cap, under that box. You know what I mean? And there's nothing anybody can tell us, show us, do to us to make us think otherwise. Some of y'all may be curious about my journey, how I got to where I am right now. I told a video, but I said it a couple times. It was YouTube and just a flooding of different perspectives and ideas and people I've talked to that broke that barrier down for me. So I can actually.
You got it. Dragon Tales sucks. I hope that you live long enough to watch your closest family member rot away and die. Like, how dare you? Dragon Tales is one of the greatest kids shows of all the times. How could you? That Spartan, that statement right there is like saying you hate black people. You
actually look at the world for what it is. And once I got out, man, I was so embarrassed about how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? How weak I looked, bro. Talking to homies, like people that aren't black.
I can't stand this gay ass fucking speech. Like, you really gonna sit here and talk like you? I hate this shit. I hate this tipster speak. Oh, I was trapped in this mindset. Oh, I was trapped in this belief. Oh, and when I got out, oh, no, I'm looking like, oh, I was so trapped. Nigga, what are you talking about? You just grew up. And you went from listening to one group of people, now you listening to another group of people, and you pretending like this is some great awakening. The fuck? What the fuck? You grow up, you experience different lines of experiences in thinking, and you form your stance around that. You don't just, I believed what people told me when I was younger. Now I'm watching other people and I believe what they're telling me now that I'm an adult. That's what this shit sounds like. It doesn't sound like you have a real opinion at all. You can't say Dragon Tales was the greatest show. I didn't say that. I said one of the greatest kid shows of all time. I did not say the greatest. The greatest, let's be honest, the greatest, let's be real, is SpongeBob. Like, come on. It not only timeless classic episodes, and it's still running to this day. Like, come on. even when it probably shouldn't. Niggas said if hating Dragon Tales is hating black people, put the KKK Grand Wizard. How dare you? Actually, I'm going to amend my statement. I'm going to retract my statement. SpongeBob is not the greatest of all time. The greatest cartoon of all time. This one I'm not changing my mind on. I'm not changing my mind on it. I mean this one. It's the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes is the greatest cartoon of all time. Not up for debate. Not up for understanding. I'm all in on it. Courage the Cowardly Dog, he is one of them. But the greatest, I'm giving it to Looney Tunes. No change in my mind. No change in my mind. It's the Looney Tunes, and you can't change my mind on it. Fuck you.
That would never confront me about how weak I looked to them when I was living in that black box. But now that I'm out and I've talked to people.
If you hate Dragon Tales, you're no.
That are aware of what's going on and how this whole mind state is keeping the black community down, that they're victim to, that they fail to see beyond. And he's like, man, I've talked to a handful of people. Like, bro, like, you're way too smart. You got too much to offer. Like, why would you allow something like that to hold you down? But I'm thinking about how it was back then. Like, I would never even entertain a conversation like that, bro, because I'd had too much pride and ego about what I believe my struggle to be. Like, what the fuck you talking to me about that? Like, you can't talk to me about my struggle. You can't talk to me about what it is being black. But they really can, because they knew what I was capable of. They knew what was holding me back. You know what I mean? They knew I was a victim of propaganda and the culture and things of that nature, man. But if you're not even able to talk to others about things, period, then how can you ever grow? How could you ever progress? And that is what's keeping a lot of us held down, man.
Hey, when you say that and you have a conversation with a fucking Canadian, I believe from Ethiopia or one of these fucking countries, and he dog walks you because you're not willing to listen, you just want to talk over and defend Charlie Kirk with this weird stance around like children and eating and school lunches and like shitting on them for that. You're not really what you're trying to preach right now, and you're trying to like do this victim thing because you got chewed out because of that horrible ass take. And now it's, oh, you can't talk to these type of black people because they see themselves as victims. While you do have those black people who exist, your problem is that you're not willing to listen. You just want to bitch and moan. And your bitching and moaning is cool on this channel because it's yours. But when you're talking to people who can dog walk you, don't turn around and be like, oh, well, no one wants to listen to what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm capable of. I'm not with the name calling, but from everything I've watched from this whole thing, you were totally unprepared for that debate. The same grace you want to be afforded, you do not wish to give to other people. There it is. There it is. It's so ironic that that's how people feel talking to you and people like you when you give them stats and data and they say, I don't need Google. There's no talking to people like that. I think ABBA interview made this label worse for you. In my opinion, your strong stance on school lunches in that debate was kind of weak. It was. And came off as, I agree with Kirk, just because putting the responsibility on kids and teachers isn't practical and comes off as detached. Yep. Collard greens. Oh, you saw that, huh? You see that? See it right there? You know what? Let's watch this.
With the holidays right around the corner, let me show you how to get busy with it.
Look pretty good. But let's see how you make
this collard green recipe. And this is gonna go quick because I only got a minute, but the recipe's in the comments. So I got a smoked chicken thigh in the Dutch oven with some onions. I seasoned it up really well and then added some bay leaves.
I don't know how I feel about the bay leaf going in so early. I'm gonna let you cook.
And I covered everything with some chicken broth. I'm gonna let that simmer for about an hour. Next, you saw how easy it was to de-stem those collard green leaves, roll them things up, and then slice them. I got these.
Leon, can I come over to your house for Thanksgiving? I'll bring the meat. That could mean one of three things, and the answer is no.
Strips about maybe a half inch to 1.
What time is it? Oh, it's 2:00. I gotta figure out what time I'm making this gumbo.
1-inch thick. Then we're going to get some salt and some baking soda and rinse these things up. I gave these greens about 4 or 5 water baths until the rotor started to run clear. Now, after about an hour, maybe an hour 15 minutes of this simmering on low, you see that the smoked turkey is already nice and tender. We're going to add the collard greens to that with that pot liquor, cover it, and let it cook. Now, I'll let this go for maybe an additional hour, hour and a half. The greens were nice and tender. You see that meat was falling off the bone. Check these for seasoning. Honestly, you could hit them.
Put hot sauce on it.
One more time with some seasoning, hit them with some hot sauce, and these are going to be the best green recipe that you had. Now try this recipe out and let me.
All right. They're pretty good. Pretty good. Now back to this horse shit.
Ego about what I believe my struggle to be. Like, what are you talking about that? Like, you can't talk to me about my struggle. You can't talk to me about what is being black. But they really can.
Bitch, you don't have a struggle. You sick fuck. You just sitting there. You ain't got no struggle. You just trying to get people off your ass.
My own research, have my own journey, and it's still a journey I'm still having to this day. You know what I'm saying? But I wish everyone that's black would be just open to it. You ain't got to agree with it. Just.
Everyone that is black is not going to be open to new information, unfortunately. And guess what, black? You're not open to information that would be counter to what it is that you're currently parroting from other people who are smarter than you. You don't do yourself a service in doing research about the things that you are talking about. You understand me? You're not doing that research, and it was clear from that debate, and you're trying to circumvent the criticisms people are giving you to, oh, I just wish black people went on the journey of self-discovery. No.
Had a conversation and not just demonize someone.
Inconspicuous, you playing a dangerous game. Just coming in here and saying hi. I could have ended the stream just off of that.
For having a different opinion than you. You know what I mean? Because ironically enough, people call me, like, especially a sellout, bro. Like, it's ironic, bro, because if anybody's selling out, it's the ones attacking me. Because y'all are selling the community out to remain standstill. If anything is outside of y'all's realm of thinking, if anything is outside of what you believe to be right, you demonize, you attack, and that cuts your legs from up under you. You can't grow. You can't see outside yourself. But when you're able to have a conversation with someone that has an opposing perspective than you, a different perspective than you, bro, you begin to lift the ceiling off of, I call it the black struggle box. That's what I call it, bro. The black struggle box. Once you break all this shit down and see.
That is not your fucking term. That is not, that you didn't coin that. Oh, I call that the black struggle bus. Nigga, do you know how many black people, I'm pretty sure Officer Tatum said that shit before you. I bet you $50 fucking black conservative perspective been saying that shit. That's not your term. Bitch, you last. Bitch, you late. You know what you is? You know what you, I don't know this dude. This is really my first real interaction to this dude. You know the vibe he giving me? A meathead. Just a nigga with muscle, ain't got no brain in it. Just a nigga with some muscles, ain't no brain in there. And that's scary. That's a little scary.
How much we are all alike, regardless of skin tone, regardless of demographic, regardless of geographic location, man. It changes the whole fucking world, man. It changes the whole fucking world, dog. But that's not the case. That's not the case. We gotta put race on everything. We gotta put race on everything. So this is what really gets on my nerves, bro. Especially with this whole Kirk situation. I've heard it so many times, bro. I've called a sellout so many times because I've been covering the Kirk situation so much, bro. And people just make this assumption in their mind that I'm covering Kirk, I'm selling out, I'm just trying to get the white views, get the white money, I'm selling out my own people. That's a connection they've made. It's like, how limiting is that? I mean, how
this is not a new thing, buddy. And guess what? I don't think anyone said anything about me in this. I mean, they probably have, and I just didn't see it. But at worst, all I've said with this Kirk shit is my life doesn't get better or worse with him dead. May he rest in peace. I hope his family is grieving. A lot of you motherfuckers are weird for these reactions. Like going to these vigils and vandalizing the vigils, out of pocket. Like, I'm cool with you saying, oh, I never really liked Charlie Kirk. I ain't like what he said, and I ain't like all that. Because guess what? Guess who's in that same boat? Me. But that don't mean he deserved to die. I just didn't like him, so I didn't watch him, didn't consume it. And so I made the videos and I pieced out. Because to me, the topic is dead. No, I'm not wasting my time. I am not wasting my time with anything regarding Candace Owens until this is all over. Because I'm watching with the intent to just lose my mind. Because if you actually care about Charlie Kirk as a person, human, a lot of what's been going on around the name Candace Owens, it's not just her. But if you claim to care about Charlie Kirkenstein, what you have seen since he died should piss you off.
Racist is that, first of all, is to think that since I'm black, the only reason why I'm doing it is to get the white money. And it's racist again because since I'm black, I shouldn't be talking about this, period. It couldn't be that me, Stevie Knight, feel strongly about what happened to this person, regardless of fucking skin tone, but everyone just keep putting skin color on it. It ain't got nothing to do with skin tone to me. It was about someone using their rights of free speech to change the world, and his life was taken from it. Manufactured narratives to paint him a certain way, which was polar opposite of what his true intentions were. But people are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to hear what they want to hear. Once people have it made up in their mind of how you are, how whomever is, there's nothing you can tell them or show them to make them feel otherwise. One of the most difficult things to do is to change somebody's mind on anything, right? Even if you give them facts. Give them facts to change their mind, bro. But the facts ain't facting because I feel strongly about
You didn't present facts in that debate, my boy.
whatever this is, right? Which also is an indication of stupidity, right? Low intelligence, where you are given information.
I love this. This guy didn't present a fact worth a damn. He openly ignored one. He openly said he didn't need it, even though he was trying to make a point around the topic, around children and starving and tying it to abortions and which one is more. And now he's sitting here after getting chewed out. Oh, you know, people don't want to consume information. They don't want to have their minds changed. You're talking about yourself. Hello, the call is coming from inside the house. Listen, I'm going to use it as an example. Moral. All this shit I talk about Candace Owens, you know what this motherfucker did me? Well, you really just going based off of clips. You really need to watch like the whole episode to really understand what she's talking about. First, clock my shit. Because she was right. I don't really watch full episodes of Candace Owens. But she was right. So I said, fuck it. Now I'm going to watch this shit in full. Just so I can fully critique or fully, understand. And you know the sad part? The fucking week I do it, you got motherfuckers goaded in this bitch. It's an evil world.
Information that contradicts your information, which should make you feel differently, man. But when you're so emotionally attached to this, regardless of what anybody says.
What's going on? Anyone got the context? I'll give you the context. Meathead on the screen tried to have a debate, couldn't really substantiate his points with anything besides his own fucking feelings, which is supposed to be the thing that these people are not supposed to do, because remember, facts don't care about your feelings. And he's been getting chewed out by his own audience after this piss poor debate, and now he's giving this great proclamation about how, oh, you don't know my black struggle, and I grew up this way, and now I'm changing this way, and people would be better if they do what I do, and no one likes to do research, while he didn't do any research. The context is we're watching a hypocrite try to justify his hypocrisy. You know what I'm talking about?
It don't matter. As we see every day with the whole Kirk situation, man, you yourself can go and do the research and pull up videos in their entire context and have every gripe that you had with Kirk debunked. Whether he's racist, transphobic, Nazi, all this, bro. All the information's out there. You got to do the research, but people have been duped to believe these manufactured narratives. And then once them dots are connected, bro, and you feel that this man's this way, there's nothing anybody can tell you about him. There's nothing I can tell any of y'all about me. It's gonna make y'all feel differently about me. I'm just bringing this up as my issue with the black community specifically, right? Because this is holding us all down, right? Like I wish I could give this mind state to everybody. Just have them entertain it, bro. It's world changing. It's world shifting, man. Before I'm just going through life with my ankle shackled and my hands cuffed behind my back.
Oh, this is gay. Oh, now I've awoken. I used to be shackled. Now I'm just shackled with the chains a little bit lighter. Like, nigga, kiss dick.
Then I'm winning. You know what I mean? But
you not winning. You know how I know this nigga not winning? 19 minutes and 2 seconds dedicated to trying to get people off his back. You don't know my struggle. You don't know what I've been through. I'm up, you down, and I wish people would be like me. Nigga, you got chewed out because you don't know how to debate. You're sick. Spring summer used to be my favorite seasons because of some of the trees hanging over fences around the school would have fruit. Was the only time I'd get something to eat. Gotta get it how you live, according to him. You gotta get it how you live. You don't want this is another thing. He don't want the government interfering in people's lives, but somehow he wants a system put in place so that teachers could find a way for kids to eat. That was what the government was doing! Niggas don't know nothing, bro. Hey, they should have never gave you niggas money.
Lifting that cap off and really seeing what's available to me in the world, from talking to people with different perspectives, opposing perspectives, you know what I'm saying, doing my fucking research and shit. I'm able to fucking have a Usain Bolt stride out here now with life, man. Get to where I want to get quicker and faster and not have anything in my way, because I'm not so obsessed with race and think race is holding me down. Even where race is technically holding anyone down, bro.
Race isn't holding me down. you're bringing up a topic that has something to do with you and your race.
Life is hard, man, right? And you know, people don't like hearing me say that. Life is hard, bro. But
Yeah, life is hard. Yeah. You know, the life of a content creator getting chewed out for his opinions and him not really having any real ones compared to a starving child. You know the sick part? You know what pisses me off? Nigga, I didn't have money for like school lunch some fucking weeks. And it was either I ate nothing that whole like school day, or like on the rarest occasion, I got cheese and crackers. Like, what are we talking about? This dumbass don't know nothing. This dumbass is not aware of shit. And this is why I hate this is why they say listen. Y'all try to put me in this coon category, but y'all ain't never seen me say this shit after getting chewed out for being wrong. If I'm wrong, I gotta own that. Like, if I'm saying some shit and the motherfucker come in and it's like, you might want to take a look at this. And then I look at it and I'm wrong. Fuck, I gotta own that. I'm not about to make no 20-minute video. The black community just doesn't understand. Like, the fuck? What's wrong with you?
For realist at the end of the day. I mean, realist at the end of the day, man.
You a dumb fuck at the end of the day. And the rest of the dumb fucks like you are disappointing to even stomach to listen to. Because you wake up, be wrong, and then you hide behind some bitch-ass speech. Like, this shit just made me mad. Because I'm listening to a bitch try to explain his bitch tendencies.
You can only control what you can control, right? If I can't control it, then I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you sound like a bitch that got broken up with. Oh, I can't watch this bullshit no more. Oh! Boo! No. Oh, you can only control what you can control. You sound like a bitch that got broken up with. Go rub one out and you'll be all right. Your post-nut clarity ain't even gonna hit you as hard as you would want it to. I think I'm done. I ain't got no more. Y'all got anything for me? Y'all got a question you want to know? You want to cheer up by oiling up? You ask me that like every day. You ask me to oil up like every day. And it's like, what if I just did it? What if you just come home from work one day and you see me oiling up your dad and just like calmly just papping your dad's shit. You feel me? Like, what if I just what about that option? Dude got a steady pace. Go faster is nuts. Go faster, probably the nuttiest shit ever. Like, why would you say that? I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I had to stop because this shit started to hurt. Like, oh God, hey Leon, did that Candace Owens video make you hard? No. Sorry, but if I didn't know who Candace Owens was, it probably would have. But because I know who Candace Owens is, that shit would never make me hard. You hear me? That shit would never make a man such as myself hard. It wouldn't sound like that with my dad. He's dead. Oh, so it would just be the sound of like dirt shifting. Yeah, I'm going to hell. Like, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. You know what? Flag on the play for myself. Flag on the play for myself. Damn it. That one was wicked. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga said coffin creaking. She. All right, boys. I think that's enough. Are we done? Did we do it? Did we have fun today? What did we learn? Who keeps anonymously gifting? Show yourself. Murgy? It's 2:30. What time? I need to see. My cousin keeps texting me. What do you want? The fuck do you want? Don't tell me you want to bond with me. Don't do that. Thanks for the yeah. Do your research when you have a debate. No, do your research before your debate. Fucking when a motherfucker when you because that's another thing. I think this motherfucker DM'd Abba to fucking debate. When you want to fucking go into a debate with somebody, talk about discuss beforehand what it is y'all about to fucking bitch at each other about, and then fucking do your research on said topic. And then come into the conversation with an open mind and realizing that you could be wrong. And if you do that, maybe you could be smart. And also, when you get chewed the fuck out, don't turn it into, I'm a victim, how dare you? I'm just trying to be upstanding and you don't do research and blah, blah, blah. Because you ain't going to sound nothing but a bitch. You ain't going to sound like nothing more than a little bitty bitch. Goodbye, YouTube.